Hey guys, TheSirMikkel here, and today I will answer your questions. The questions that you've been dying to know. So, without further ado, let's just begin. Senel asks, if you were a JMod, what would your JMod name be? Most likely ModMikkel, because that's just two M's and it's the best, alright? No need to be stupid and original. How did you get started with making RS videos, and who inspired you to do so? Well, first off, I started making commentaries on an old channel. Not commentaries, I made guides actually. And my brother introduced me to that. He made a few and then I started. That's pretty much how it happened. If you could add one thing to RS, what would it be? Most likely a haunted house minigame. Just imagine that would be freaking awesome. Like, you'd have to run through the haunted house without dying, and you'd get points and rewards and stuff like that. Yeah. And have you played Skyrim before? Yes, I have. Played it at some friends. Not much, like 10 minutes or something. So I don't really know much about it. And finally, back to the real world. When taking the global society into consideration and keeps in mind how the concepts of fans and fandoms have grown over the past century, especially with the introduction of global and social media, for how far would you run on broken glass to shake Sesame's hand? About 2 meters, I'd say. I don't know, man. Like dying. I'm not dying to shake his hand, but it would be really cool. I haven't met him before. So 2 meters. Yeah, that's definitely my answer. Assassin 4730 or D Void Clone asks, would you be willing to spike your hair like your character and dye it white if you're daring? No, I would never do that. I am not. No, that would be freaking ugly. So moving on, Danny here asks, can I help you in your videos? Yes, you can. Just add me in RuneScape, TheSirMikkel. And I mean, not with voice acting, because I have a lot of voice actors already that I can choose from. But it's always nice with an extra hand with in-game acting, because sometimes it's just really difficult to find one. So yeah. Flag Armada Productions asks, am I the release's biggest fan? No, that's Martina. Well, I guess you are, because let's face it, you make analyzed comments and stuff on it, which is really cool. I would say you are the biggest fan, pretty much. And next question, how did Vethax and you get started with the release exactly? Did he bring up the idea in conversation, or did he PM you? It's Ceteria. Well, he came up with the idea just after I had been on a vacation, and he said it was like the purge in RuneScape, and he gave me the idea. He would write the scripts and I would make the videos. That's pretty much how it happened, and I just agreed to see how it went with the first episode, and that went very well, and it's already like close to 3,000 views, so I'd say it was a pretty successful idea. So yeah, next one comes from Kaido. Whoa, more of these. I wonder how many more we'll get. Most likely at least one. Yes, from you, Tom. Anyway, questions. Which machinima are you most proud of? That is my Golden Gnome 2014 entry, Wolf. Very proud of that. I've never spent so much time on a video before. So definitely that. Next question, why won't you make the Gangscape final? Serious question, there's only one more episode and people would love to see it. Well, simply because, first off, I can't come up with anything awesome enough for that. And it's just, I don't feel like anyone would want to watch it since it's a very old series, but I guess I could when I have the time. Just gotta finish the release first. Left or right-handed? Right-handed, yes. RuneScape 3 or RuneScape 2010? Whoa, that's a difficult question actually. RuneScape, I don't know. I like them both. RuneScape 2010, because that was a great time. I'll say that. But RuneScape 3 is awesome too. Don't get me wrong. Who's the coolest pirate you know? Pirate Pete. Because he's in my script. In a video that I might make soon. And the next question, favorite skill in RuneScape? I really don't know. Cooking, let's just say cooking, that's my first 99, so that's a great skill. If you had to quit for another game, which would it be? Let me just look. Probably like Halo, GTA, something like that. I really don't know. I play a lot of random games, so yeah, Minecraft, maybe. I don't know. Well, I won't quit anytime soon, so. What happened to Elysium? It vanished. I don't know what to do about Elysium. It probably won't be made. So, the Chaotic Blade has 20 questions, so let's just be fast with this. When's Halfway 11? In a couple of years. When's Gangs Escape? In like, I don't know. I have no clue. When's Elysium 3? Never. Make Vethax hurry with episode 10k. He just wrote the first 3 pages, and I will write all of the rest of the episode because he doesn't have the time to write it, so I will be taking over and actually write something of the release, so it's gonna be hard to fill in the shoes. Can you even say that? I don't know. But I will see what happens. So episode 10 is currently in production. Should happen pretty soon. What's your next 99? When I've gotten my stats up a lot more than woodcutting, probably. Getting Quest Cape. I would love to get Quest Cape. I actually really enjoy doing quests at the moment. Is this statement false? Yes, it's false, Kiri. God damn it. Which Five Nights at Freddy's game is your favorite? Definitely the first one. That's when the idea was original, and it's also a lot more creepy and spooky than the others. The others are just, they don't have the same kind of spooky atmosphere as the first game. I found that way more scary, so the first one. Who's cooler, Kiri or Rami? Yeah, that's you, Kiri. Rami, you just... Moving on. Why are you so manly? I don't know, it's just, I was spawned like that. I was spawned like a man. So, can I have your dragon hatchet? No, Kiri, that was very expensive. What was your inspiration to make quest trailers? I guess movie trailers. I made those RuneScape trailers, the fan-made ones, and they got really popular, so I started making quest trailers. And it went well, so I don't know. I guess just watching a lot of trailers for movies, I got a lot of inspiration from that. Samarak or Saradomin? Samarak. Saradomin is just so boring, and I don't like Saradomin much. What is your favorite ever video game? Ooh. I'm gonna have to say Halo 3. Just the memories. Oh, Halo Reach. That was some good times. One of those games. I don't know if you could call RuneScape a video game. I don't know. Yeah. Moving on. Hey Mikkel. Jesus man. Okay. What did you get for your 12th birthday? Let me just... I have no clue. Make Halfway 11, please. Kiri, just shh. Am I cool? You're okay. What is your in real life shoe size? 132. Final question. Mikkel Dating Simulator 2? Yes, Kiri. Make it now. John Anderson asks, what video took the most time? That was my Golden Gnome entry from 2014, the wolf one. The effects were like, damn, it took so long making those. And just the story, and also I had my friend Cohen, he made all the music, so that was definitely the one that took the very most time. I think I did something on it every day in a month, like every day, so yeah, wolf. Zero Hasuki Productions asks, what do you think of other video makers like me, Rigger, Mario, etc.? You're cool. I don't know, none of you, well, Mario makes a few videos, and you also make a few. I don't know if Rigger still makes videos, but I'm really glad that someone still makes machinimas, so that's something I appreciate in your videos. And you're all good. Wait, that didn't sound convincing. You're all very good at your skill, so just keep going. On a scale of 1 to Samurai, how powerful is your foot? It's Saros. Hi. Will you ever make that Brassica skit? Yes, when everyone else makes their skits, then I will, because got a lot of other projects to do. Yeah, we're making a little skit show with the gods that we will release soon for those that don't know. And Mental Wyro then asks 7 bonus question. What do you think of me as a video maker? Well, you don't make a lot of videos currently, but yeah, I like your RuneScape gathering videos, they're cool. And just keep making machinimas, man. No, you make also awesome videos, don't worry. I prefer not to ask joke troll questions and put them straight forward. Yeah, that's good. That was some of my favorite questions too. How did you come up with the username TheSirMikkel? Well, my first name is Mikkel, my actual name is Mikkel, so I just wanted to put something cool in front of my name, so I was like Master Mikkel, Lord Mikkel, something like that. But then I thought Sir fits pretty well with the medieval theme of the game, so TheSirMikkel it was. Did you ever expect to get this far in video making? I don't know how far I am, but no, not really actually. I was like very hopeful that I would get to this point. I mean, I'm still a pretty little channel, a small channel, but I feel like I have achieved a lot of things with these videos. Like, I mean, it's really cool when people from Jagex like them, so that's cool. Should we team up on a video project sometime soon here? Maybe finally do this Shield of Arrow quest trailer finally. We could. Just really busy with other videos at the moment, like the release and all those others that I mentioned. But if I got the time, then we should definitely do it. Who were your inspirations when you first started video making? Chisel, To Noob Show, The Bum Show, and also Sky the Kid, Gessi Gaza, Mythsan, Dartron, all those guys. Are you a fan of Nairo? I have no idea what Nairo is. Lastly, should we catch up sometime soon here? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it, and we gotta move on because I'm short on time. Ninja RS asks, hey Scotty, Jesus man. Okay, let's move on. Plans after release besides Road to Prifddinas and the amazing quest trailers. Well, thank you for the compliments. Well, I have a video planned, a machinima called Chasing Chaos. I think that could be a really cool video if I got the time to actually get around to making it. It's supposed to be a disaster movie, but not only that, it's just also a war movie with chaos and destruction involved, so that should be really cool. I can't tell much more. What will you do once on Prifddinas? First things besides exploring. Just train the skills, because I heard that you can get some pretty awesome XP. Who's your favorite cuttlefish? That's you, Nini. You're the original cuttlefish. Of course it's you. Any super special, unique video coming out soon? Doesn't need to be too soon, but in your schedule. As I said, Chasing Chaos, and also the ending of the release. And some quest trailers. I have written like 20 scripts that I haven't made yet, so I have a lot of videos, but I don't know which ones I want to make actually. Why no make hardcore Iron Man series? Please, Mikkel, please. Well, I don't know. I don't think people would like this on my channel. It's like with Road to Prifddinas. I think I'm losing a lot of subscribers right now. But yeah, maybe if people actually want that. Hey Jesus, Scotty man. Okay, no one gets that joke. What are your thoughts on people with big channels who ignore their subs? I mean, it really annoys me when people don't respond to any comments at all. Like sometimes I don't respond to comments because I simply don't have anything good to say that day maybe, but I feel like it's the best to actually interact with your subscribers because they do so much for you and they support you, and you need to give something in return other than videos because they need to feel loved, you know? They need to have the love returned instead of just ignoring everyone. I mean, when you get like 1,000 comments, then just reply to 10 and then that's good instead of just ignoring all of them. So, your thoughts on your downgrade of subs recently despite your amazing content? Well, thank you for the compliment. Ninja knows about this because I've told him, but I've lost a lot of subscribers the last 3 months and it sucks, and I don't know what to do about it, but hopefully soon it'll be solved. I don't know what videos to make, but people seem to not want to be on my channel anymore, but I mean, it's gotta change at some point. Say, I hope Nini does fantastic on his exams in Danish. Okay. Jeg håber Nini gør det fantastisk til hans eksamener. Yeah, that was Danish. I love you too, Nini. Let's move on. Will you give me a shout out as I am just coming back to YouTube? Awesome questionless. Yes, thank you. Snail Along, go to his channel. He makes commentary, so if you're into that, then definitely go to his channels and check that out. And welcome back, my friend. Let's move on. Mary Plus, least favorite quest. What is that? One small favor or something like that, I'd say. No, Elemental Workshop 3 so far. Yeah, that sucks. Can't even finish it. Pirates or ninjas? Pirates, because they're just really cool in RuneScape, in my opinion. They have the coolest locations too. If you weren't called Mikkel, what would you call yourself? Captain Jack Sparrow. Yes. No, Scotty, that would be my name. Yeah, Scotty or Dan. Yeah. Favorite dessert? Pancakes or banana split? Yeah. Nolly Sizzlon asks, dick pic. That's not really a question, but let's move on. Satya Avesta, or That Bear, asks, if you had a pineapple for every piece of lint in your trouser pocket, how many pineapples would you have? Very important, I need to know. If you had a pineapple for every piece of lint in your I would have over 9,000. Okay, no, that was a really bad joke. Let's move on. Jokin Fiend asks, why do you play RuneScape? Because it's a cool game and all my friends, like all my online friends, play it, and it's really fun to play with them. And it's a nice community. Number 2, time zone. Danish time zone. I don't even remember what it's called. I'm so sorry, I didn't check it up. Whatever time zones in Denmark. I know I suck. Why do you start with YouTube? Because I want to be famous. No, I want to make videos and I want to make movies in the future, and it's fun. I love making videos. That's pretty much why. Isaac Nexus asks, how often do you fab? Let's move on. Flag Armada Productions asks some more questions. What is the typical example of ethnic Danish food? How often do you have Danish food? I guess some hot dogs. Like, we have some Danish hot dogs, and that would be the only kind of... Oh, ethnic. No, oh, I don't know, ethnic Danish food. I have no clue. What's a typical example of Danish fast food? Hot dogs, yeah, that's it. That's the only kind of Danish fast food that I can get to think of. So let's move on. Holy shit, so many questions. Colin Minders asks, if you have to kill one Irish god, although through a quest or so, which one would you kill? Sarah Doman. Ever googled Blue Waffle, No Brain, or any of that idiotic stuff? No, and I never will, because that's just gross. Who in RuneScape do you most look up to? I don't know. Not really anyone. I used to look up to the old video makers, but they don't make videos anymore, so Sesame. Favorite quest in RuneScape? Oh, I guess Fingenstrand's creature. Yeah. Did you ever make an alternative account? Pure skills, that kind of stuff. I've made a hardcore Iron Man. Haven't really done anything on it. That's pretty much all the accounts I've made. What is the most expensive thing you ever broke? Full rune. No, I really don't know. Oh, in real life? I don't know either. I don't break a lot of stuff, luckily. Should I use my RS channel to post these comments? Yes, do that. Isn't that your RS channel? I don't know. If you could give your noob self one item you have in your bank, what item would it be? The Easter ring, because I'm just glad to have that. Coca-Cola, Pepsi-Cola. Coca-Cola, definitely much better than Pepsi. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, Pepsi fans. And then we got some questions from the Rummy Maid. When do you expect to get 99 wood cutting? I don't know. In some months, I guess. Because I really want to get my stats up and do some more quests before I go for any new 99s. Will you ever go for quest cape? Yes, I will. Definitely. That's a cape I really want. So I got like 210 quest points right now, so that's pretty good. Will you ever make a halfway 11? God damn it. Maybe. Maybe. Hey Scotty, Jesus man, who's your favorite the release character and why? Oh, that's difficult. I'd maybe Frank, because that's my character, but I also really like Darius, because that's a really, I mean it's a cool character, let's just be honest. I don't know why. I guess my idea was this mimic gang and then this really cool leader. And I just like that. Do you like waffles? Yes, I love waffles. Tom for PMod. Yeah, he's cool, but I want to be PMod too. If Tom has to be PMod, then why not me? I'm not. It doesn't really matter that much to me. I don't think it matters much to Tom either. What is the 99 you want the most? Wow, that's difficult. Slayer, maybe? That would be really cool. If you could choose to have any pet brought into RuneScape, what would it be and why? Any pet? Whoa. A pet kraken, that would be nice. A pet, no, a pet for me, that would be a golden gnome. Yes, give that to me. What is your most prized item on your account? Prized item? Oh, that is like one of my bandos of like my Amulet Guard sword. I think. Something like that. I don't have the craziest items, but oh well, I think that's maybe it. And lastly, let me act plugs. Alright, just come on and act. Okay, yeah, that was all the questions. Thank God we made it through. And I thought I was fast, but apparently not. It's like over 70 questions, so had to be fast. So yeah, thank you guys so much for asking the questions. Might do this again in the future, might not. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you all in the next one.